Hey folks, this is part two of the Kessil upgrade. I figure I would do this upgrade because I had a lot of positive feedback, and also there was a few people that also had a concern about swapping out the lights. These Kessil doesn't have a dimmer, and they were concerned about that acclimating the corals to the new lights and that sort of thing. Well, all I can say is I've never had any problem. I've bought more fish and corals, a lot of SPS as well. I can tell you basically, I just basically put them near the bottom of the tank and where it's a little less light, and then slowly acclimate them to and put them where they should be. For example, you can see these SPS here. These one actually I got them at a good price because at the shop their color was not, they weren't, basically they weren't doing very good. Some of them were browning, still very much alive when I got them, but it's just that their color was pretty much wasn't their natural color. They were pretty much brown. As you can see on this stag here, it's coming along. You know, it's doing a lot better now than when I first got it. That's the purple digi, and this one here, a green Monty cap. When I first actually got it, it was almost like a pale white. As you can see now, the color's coming back very nicely. It's pretty much, you know, all natural colors coming out back. And I started off near the bottom, started off that Monty cap right in the bottom there on that rock, and it was there maybe for about 4 days or so until I moved it up over here. And then now I found a little bit better place for it. I swapped it out for the frog spawn right where you see right there. I managed to kill a couple of heads on this frog spawn, and there is one hammer in the back there is dead. That was basically my fault. They don't like high current. I figured that out on my own. I guess that was a little bit pricey to figure out, but yeah, they were getting pretty stressed out. They weren't opening up all the way, or when they do, they were getting blasted with current, and I guess they were pretty stressed out, and they died. Just one, I lost another head over here too as well. So I decided to put them a little less current areas there, and I kind of figured that out because I put these frog spawn over here, these red ones, and the hammer is actually growing bigger now than when I first got it, and I just got these maybe a couple weeks ago. And some more SPS I got. It's my elegant. Some Recordias. This has been over a month since I got the LED. As you can see, everything is doing very well. In this tank for fish, I have an Emperor Angel, a Blue Face, Majestic, I have a Regal, and a Koran Angel. And my most expensive fish, maybe you can see it later, but it's only 2.5 inch. Oh, there, nope, that's not it. It's 2.5 inch, oh, well, about 3 inches. It was from the Red Sea. My Regal is also from the Red Sea. The 3 inches was $230, so it was kind of pricey for a small fish. I had most of these fish in here for quite some time now, Some of the new members are like the Regal and the Cran. I had an Emperor before, but it died, so this guy here is a replacement. It's looking for food. Anyways, so I'm going to be feeding him pretty soon. Other than that, there's about 4 electric blue damsel in here, 2 black Oscillus clowns, and in the top part here, oh, he's not coming out yet, but there he is. False Peculia. There's 2 of them in here. Clean rasp, cleaner rasp, and a cleaner shrimp. 2 peppermint shrimp in here. Also a sea hare. Got 3 nems in here. Green, yellow, and a tube one right in this corner here. He just moved the other day by himself, so I thought I'd plant him in a new area because he was actually up in the reef over here on the rocks. I don't know how he got up there, but he was pretty close to the corals, my SPS Monty Cap, so I quickly moved him before he actually started stinging stuff and doing some damage. Yeah, so like I said, these Kessil lights here, oh, by the way, I also adjusted a little more direct down. Before it was kind of facing out on a little bit of an angle, so direct it down, looks better, and that's the way they're supposed to be aimed. I've had this, like I said, over a month now. Everything's doing very well. Color-wise, very, very good. Growth, very good too as well. I really can't say how well it grows comparing to like a 10K metal halide or anything like that. Obviously, you may get better growth out of 10K metal halide or spectrum, but you know, it's everything here is growing, and you know, I really don't want things to grow too fast. Anyways, I'm more concerned about the looks and the color. So I'm happy with this spectrum. I've decided from my last video I'm not going to go with one more. I mean, looking at this tank, it's lit up pretty well. I'm not getting any really bad dark spots like some with the other light fixtures, because these lights here, they have a very nice spread. You can get up to 24 by 24 spread on these, depending on how and the height of your lights are. So yeah, like the only dark areas may be like far in the corner, but that's okay because, you know, I can put darker stuff that requires less light there, or I can actually use it to slowly move my corals that you know, I'm trying to acclimate to the brightness of these lights. Some guys have you know, responded and with positive feedback, and they mentioned that they also added one more 10K or 10Ks sky blue to add a little bit more brightness to it. Hey, that's great. I mean, that's, you know, that would look good too. And I even thought about adding a 10K a while back, but you know what? For me, for my taste, this is fine for me. You know, some may like more. You can, you know, this is a limitless. You know what I mean? You can add like 3 more if you wanted to, or it's really, you know, custom tailored to whatever you like. The benefit with these is that you know, when you do end up decide to sell these, like, you're not stuck with selling to a particular size tank. You know, you can sell 1 to a guy that has a nano tank, or 2 with a guy with, you know, a 2-foot tank, and so on. You know, so you're not limited to sell to one particular size tank. You know, hobbyist, I guess. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn off this filter and put some to be able to see some fish coming out now. Everything here is recorded on my iPhone, so the picture may not be all that great because you know, I don't have a HD handy cam or anything like that, but you know, it's pretty good for now. There's the Ask for Angel. There is the Quran. I guess they're a little spooked by the camera. It's Regal from the Red Sea. There's a difference between the Indonesian Regal and then the one from the Red Sea. The one from the Red Sea has a little bit more yellowing on the belly, which, in my opinion, looks better anyways. Quran, Blueface, Emperor, and there's the Asper with the yellow striping in the center there. So as you can see, he's not very big, and that thing there was 230 bucks. Some people say, oh, you can't keep angels in a reef tank with corals. You know, it is somewhat true. I mean, I've had, you know, if you have zoas and polyps and some mushroom, especially the regular mushrooms, and also especially if they're smaller, they will nip and attack it, or you know, I haven't really seen them eating it, but I've seen them attacking it. That's why in this tank here you don't see me having any zoas or polyps. I do have some Recordias mushrooms here, and there's one down there. There's an orange Recordias. These are not the Floridas, but the other one I can't remember off the top of my head. Yumas, that's it. Anyways, here's some Floridas, a green one here, and a purple one there. And also some other mushroom I got from a local forum member. Yeah, the green on this Monty Cap is really coming out very, very nicely. It was pretty much white when I got it. It wasn't bleach white, but it was like a, you know, a beigey white, almost like a eggshell white, I guess you can describe it like that. But it slowly, gradually, you know, day by day, it just regained its color back, and here it is now. It's almost pretty much back to normal. I got a really good deal on that because, you know, that one there was like, almost seems like it was gonna die or something like that. So, and these guys here, I don't know if you can see it, but there's on that stag there's pretty good polyps extension. So there you have it, folks. So yeah, like I said, these lights don't have dimmers, and as you can see, I've had this over a month since I got the light, and doing very well. Don't really need a dimmer. Um, just use the common sense of putting your corals at the bottom of your tank in the lower light areas and slowly bringing them up. There's other trick you can do too without dimmers, lights. Some people have mentioned using screening on top and having a bunch of layer screens and taking off screens on, off the top. But my tank is 6 feet long. I wasn't about to waste some screen just for that. Anyways, it works very well for me in the past by, just using your common sense and putting it down the bottom of the tank, and then slowly move them back or to wherever you want to put them.